Man, at this point, I want to know, is LeBron James totally infatuated with Michael Jordan, or a lot of stuff that you're seeing in the media with Clutch Sports and Rich Paul? Is all of this something that he's using to cement his legacy? This video came in my news feed, so I'm going to play it. I'm going to listen to it in real time with you, and it's called LeBron James Agent Takes a Subtle Shot at Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant. Let me say this, fair use to the Dreamers Pro Show.
This Rich Paul and these guys, bro, these guys are unbelievable, man. I got to say. These guys, this Game Over podcast with him and Max Kellerman, bro, these guys are out here to wreak havoc, bro. It's like they are letting it fly. It's like everything that these guys probably say privately, they're now saying publicly. All right, first he was talking about the Lakers organization and all of this and some of the stuff that they said about Austin Reeves, and now we got this. Now, obviously, Rich Paul is LeBron's agent, which means that he's a huge proponent of his. We've also heard Stephen A. Smith refer to the fact that him and Rich Paul, when they spoke in the past,
I'm gonna let the video play, but let me say this: Rich Paul and Clutch Sports, some of the shit that they've been saying lately is preposterous, man. It's ridiculous, outright garbage.
Michael Jordan is the greatest player of all time, and he has LeBron number 2. He said, Rich Paul has said to him that is disrespectful. So he's very much so in LeBron James's camp, as he should be. He's his agent, as he should be. But during one of the episodes of him and the Max Kellerman show, they were talking about some of LeBron James' late game decision making. And of course, LeBron has a reputation of running away from the ball and making boneheaded plays at the end of games, passing it to teammates for more difficult shots and then labeling it as the right play. Like, this has been something that's been going on all throughout his career. So while talking about this, Rich Paul then decides to take a shot, a very subtle shot, at both Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant, because what he said is essentially what they do, right? And I'm like, oh, so we're doing this now.
Stop it right here long enough to say this. And I know a lot of you guys, especially you simps, and must I remind you, a simp is nothing but a female trapped in a male's body. That's why a lot of you guys, you're emotional and you always tap into your feelings instead of thinking rationally and logically. Now, I want y'all to hear me out. The reason why you see LeBron James shine from big moments or pass the buck off to somebody else, and if they don't come up big in the crunch time, he have a reason to point the finger and absolve himself of accountability. The reason why you see MJ and Kobe looking forward to the big moments, to seize the opportunity, because they was reared up different. And I know a lot of you guys don't understand this and believe this, but this is the case. Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant was reared up with both parents, their father, and their father was able to teach them the importance of manhood, to teach them the importance of being masculine, never shining from the moment, never being afraid, to step up and seize the opportunity. You have to understand, guys, and this no discredit to him, he didn't ask to be born into this situation, but he so happened to be born into this situation. LeBron James was reared up by his mama, a single mother, okay? And you see this, having an effect on his game a lot. And you see this effect in his behavior a lot. You see this effect in how he approached life, even the big moments, a lot, okay? That's how women operate. That's how women conduct themselves, okay? And when you put a woman in a position to make great decisions, some women will step up and make a decision, and at the same time, when the decision don't fall out the way they wanted it to fall out, guess who they're going to blame? They're going to blame the man. They're going to say, well, you the leader. You supposed to be making the decision yourself. I'm supposed to be following you. You're the leader. Why did you expect me to make this decision? So the decision ultimately fall on you because you didn't step up to make the decision. And this is how it is with LeBron James. In a lot of big moments and a lot of key moments, he don't step up as the leader to make the decision. And if the fallout, hear me out, if the fallout end up being bad, he don't accept accountability, right? Because that's that lack of manhood he had when he was growing up, okay? But what he failed to realize as being the leader, as being a superstar, the finger is going to be pointed at you regardless. So you might well step up to the plate and take the big moment, take or seize the opportunity anyway, because the finger is going to be pointed out. I'm pointing towards you anyway. And this is what real men understand, okay, in the relationship. Listen, I know you say, woman, make this decision, but the decision going to fall on me. I'm going to be held accountable. So if I'm going to mess up or if it's not going to turn out right, it's not going to turn out right because of the decision I choose to make, not the decision you want me to make, okay? Because if I let you make the decision and go with what you say, if it don't work out right, you're still going to blame me anyway. And because you're going to blame me anyway, I'm stepping up to the plate to make the decision, okay? So if I do good, I'm rewarded for my good works. If I don't do good, I'm going to hold myself accountable. And this is how LeBron James needs to approach. I mean, it's late in his career. We understand that. But this is, unfortunately, what he lacked growing up without a father.
So what we want to do is I'm going to play what Rich Paul had to say here, and I'm going to come back and continue on the show. Take a listen to Rich Paul's comments here.
Is to be LeBron and be open-minded to do what? Allow yourself to be reprimanded.
That's disciplined. Right.
Yeah. And now, the next game, you make which he got criticized for making that same play to Corver, to Daniel Marshall, to Mo Williams or whoever else, right, for many years. Same play. We can go back and look at the tape.
Right. He didn't want to shoot it. Yeah.
Yeah, same play. I mean, I thought the streak was a little overrated anyway.
Then why is he taking a three at the end of a blowout if it's overrated?
Why is he taking
it? It seems like he didn't think it was. This is what it felt like. Rich, from where I'm sitting, you're the right guy to ask, but from where I'm sitting, it felt to me like LeBron realized after that, oh, up. Like he keeps a streak alive. That's whatever, but it's like this very long streak by shooting a three in a blowout at the end of a game. It felt intentional. And the very next game, you're telling me that calculus doesn't occur to him? He's not doing the calculation in his mind like, I got to kind of...
Well, listen, he could reprimand himself, of course.
Right.
Like I said, I wasn't watching that game. I didn't see that game. But yeah, whatever it looked like and felt like, obviously the media talked about it. They didn't talk about the right play, I tell you that. I didn't see the guys that was whatever. But yeah, I think, look, those guys at that level, you know when you did something that probably you
so was it coincidence?
I get it. Rich Paul, he's like he pointed out, is LeBron James' agent or one of his agents, whatever the case may be. So he posed to push LeBron James, especially being paid by LeBron James. I get it. And this is why I try to point out to a lot of y'all, whether y'all want to believe it or not. And I know you're going to say it's very controversial. You a conspirator. No, whatever the case may be. These type of people have people in place to help push their legacy, okay? Even though it goes against being rational, logical. And it's okay. It's okay. And obviously, Matt's Kellerman, he must be part of the system also, okay? Because Matt Kellerman, he used to have decent takes on NBA, but it seems like he's becoming part of the problem when it comes to, breaking down a lot of stuff that's going on with the NBA and players, all right? Especially as it pertains to LeBron James. And I don't know if he's messing himself up by aligning himself up with Rich Paul and the Club Sports, but, if the money right, then you got to do what you got to do, okay? Especially in this economy.
That JJ does that. He makes the right play the next game. Then he goes for 29 and whatever it was the other night?
Yeah.
In a win?
I don't know if it's coincidence, but me personally, and he'll tell you this, I always liked when he chooses efficiency over entertainment.
Okay, explain.
Yes, please explain. Because this sounds like it's about to be a load of bull crap. And I think it was on Coming to America when he was like, that boy good. This man right here, Rich Paul, he's good. That boy good. Efficiency over entertainment. This is cap, but let's see what he about to say.
Efficient, focused basketball, forget about it.
When did he choose? Well, first of all, before we even get to that,
2012.
let's back up for a second. Is J.J. Redick, by disciplining him,
fantastic? So you heard what he had to say. Make no doubt about it, he's talking about Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant. There's even video of it. I think it was even from The Last Dance, the surface from The Last Dance, when he asked Michael Jordan, it looked like he was going to go play golf. There's like game on the line, who taking the last shot? I think he said something to the extent of, that's a stupid question. It's me, right? You can go look at Kobe Bryant. Kobe's taking the last shot. Win, lose, or draw,
and
he's taking the last shot.
That's what your superstar is supposed to do. Okay? That's what your leader is supposed to do. That's why I say the mindset is totally different, but rightly so, because they grew up with a father, LeBron James, they grew up with that type of mindset. And that's all about being responsible when you're their superstar, when you're their leader. You know you're going to be held accountable. So since you're going to be held accountable, you might well do what you need to do as the leader and take the brunt of whoever going to be blamed for the losing of the game, which should be your superstar. That's what they get paid to do, man. That's what they get paid to do. So at this point, it's seeming like LeBron James is literally infatuated with MJ. And I tell you a lot, guys, you never dim somebody else's light to make yours look brighter. That's weak. That's simp behavior. So he got a lot of people that's in place that's trying to dim the light of MJ legacy. And now it's even to the point trying to dim the light of Kobe Bryant legacy to make his look that brighter. Okay? I'll play a little bit more of this. I'm going to shut it down.
Right. And a lot of people have tried to label that as hero ball, right? And he said he doesn't like basically saying it's like a showboating style of playing basketball. Well, because of that showboating style is the reason why LeBron has his third ring that he won in Cleveland. Because Kyrie Irving is the one that took and made that last shot. You know, the showboating, he did that. The right play was give me the ball, get the hell out of the way, and let me go get a bucket here. That's what that was. When Michael Jordan hit the game-winning Game 6, that was Michael Jordan showboating and saying, give me the ball, get the hell out the way, and let me win the game. When Jordan was hitting game winners in the finals, that was Michael Jordan saying, give me the ball, get the hell out of the way, and let me go win this thing.
And he's absolutely correct. So MJ hitting game winners or coming up big down the stretch, that's him showboating. No. That's about him winning. When you're a superstar, you're not thinking about efficiency. You think about winning, man. So what the hell are we talking about? This is the reason why Jordan is 6-0 in the finals. And he even that much more better in the finals if you bring up the college, his ring in college, or should I say championship in college, right? You bring up the USA games, okay? So I think total, all right, my mind trying to think, he's 10-0 when it comes to the finals. He may be 11-0, but for the most part, he's 10-0 when it comes to the finals. Every time MJ make it to the finals, he's winning because he's willing to come up big. He's not thinking about no efficiency. He's thinking about doing whatever needs to be done to win, okay? That's the difference.
When Michael Jordan was winning playoff series, he said, give me the ball and get the hell out of the way. When Kobe was 10 games into overtime and winning playoff game, give me the ball and get the hell out of the way. When he was hitting shots to go into overtime in the NBA Finals versus the Pistons, give me the ball and get the hell out of my way. The reason those guys did it was they thought, me taking the shot gives our team the best chance to win. Why wouldn't I be the guy being the best player that would give us the best chance to win? Why would it not be me?
Y'all hear that? Why would it not be me? And I'm the superstar. Y'all can, fall victim to this narratives that been pushed in the media, but I got to stay on it. Every time something pop like this in my news feed, I'm gonna do a take on it. I'm Batman. I'm not passing a ball to Robin. Huh? What is we talking about? When they put that light in the sky, they not putting Robin light in the sky in Gotham City. They calling for Batman. I ain't Batman, so I have to come and save the day. And this is how a superstar is supposed to be, man. But whatever, man. All right. Peace.